The government's now saying that people who retire, or they're due to retire in 2050, will be worse off than pensioners are today. Worse off. Even though we're supposed to be living in the most advanced time in history. But if I'm honest, I don't think they're wrong. Because when you look at the numbers, pensions just don't stretch like they used to. Prices are going up, bills are going up. Everything's bloody expensive. You know, people are relying on stuff. They're relying on their savings, they're relying on their pensions, they're relying on the state. And all that stuff's not keeping up with how much everything's just increasing in cost. So if you're in your 30s or your 40s, or hell, even if you're in your 20s, this is a warning. If you're not building something for yourself, you could end up working longer, you could end up retiring later, and most importantly, you could end up worrying more. The system that we've got in this country is just built for a different time. And it's not going to give you the life you want unless you do something about it, and unless you try and take back control and do that now. Now is the time to do that. And that's what I want to talk to you today about. That's why I've gone live today, because there is another way. And you don't need a six-figure salary or to be some fancy millionaire or some sort of guru or anything like that. Don't need to be an expert. But you do need to learn how to build some extra income and invest smartly. And you also need a plan that isn't, I just hope my pension works out. That's what we help people with inside Property.School. This is where we help people at all levels get into property and help them do it properly. It's just solid practical guidance for people like you, people like me, people like you. And when you join, you're going to get hundreds of hours of courses, masterclasses and resources, a community of like-minded people. There are discounts on in-person training and masterclasses, all for less than 50p a day. 50p a day. So if you want to take back control and you want to do that now, go to Property.School. That's Property.School. Let me share a link right now. Property.School. Oh, come on. Property.School. Go there right now and start taking back control of your financial journey, but also, more importantly, the legacy you're going to leave behind too, and the generational wealth that you can create through property. Because look, let's face it, it's not just about us, is it? Even though the government are saying that people in their 30s, 40s, even 20s, we're all going to be a lot poorer than what the pensioners are right now. It's about our kids, it's about our grandkids, it's about the future generations. Because if we're going to have a hard time, I bet they're going to have a bloody hard time. So look, let me just leave you with some tips. So firstly, property doesn't need to be big or fancy. I personally, and I know other people have done this too, we've done rent-to-rent deals that cash flow £500 a month net to £1,000 a month. I think one I've got averages about £750 a month. That's just one deal. Second, you don't need loads of money to start. You just need knowledge. And when you know how the numbers work, and you know how to talk to agents and you know how to negotiate, that's when things start to open up. That's when things start to work for you. Third, if you've been watching videos, reading books, surfing YouTube, and you're still feeling stuck, it's probably because you're learning alone. Don't learn alone. That's what Property.School's for. And we've got people inside Property.School right now who have been through it, and they're willing to help. They're willing to help people like you. And that makes a huge difference when you're trying to get moving. Not because you'll suddenly be rich, but because you'll finally be in the game. And that's what it's all about. Just getting started, getting in the game and changing the trajectory of your life and your retirement and your future generations as well. So go to Property.School now. That's Property.School. And remember, invest for freedom, choice, and profit.